All right, so let's open up Chancery and go click on your roster for the class you want to get the information from. And we don't need all this information, so we're going to go to the drop-down, Edit, and choose Columns. And here on the right-hand side, we don't need all that information. Leave name, but click on grade level, shoot it to the left. Contact name, shoot it over. We do need the student number, so if you click on that on the left, you can shoot it over to the right.
Before you leave, click on student number and move it to the top of the list.
Just so you know, we will change how Chancery looks. If you want the columns as they were, just click on Restore Defaults. We can go back into Edit Columns and click on that.
So we've got our student list. We just need to copy the names and ID numbers, so we're going to click Highlight.
This is a little tricky, but you just got to keep scrolling down, get all of them.
And make sure when you go to right click and choose copy that you hover over something you have highlighted and click copy. If you're a shortcut person, you can do Control-C. Now once you've done that, we're going to go into Microsoft Excel. So we're going to go Start, All Programs, and it should be right in your Office suite here, Microsoft Excel. And it's going to open it up. Okay.
No, don't paste yet. I know. Some of you already did. Stop.
Yeah,
Undo.
You shortcut people. Go ahead and right click. And you want this special paste here with the clipboard with the match destination formatting pop up there. Click on that one.
The lines, the clipboard and the lines.
So as you can see, we have a little bit of tweaking we need to do to our Excel document to make it look all nice and pretty. I like to just move this first student that gets put out of place over to the right. So I highlight and then I just drag it to the right one place. You can also do a cut and paste if you want it.
Can you show us what icon you have to see before you can move it?
Yep, you just need to hover over the bottom line and get those 4 arrows, and then you can click and drag a cell around in your file like this. Oops, too much. Went one place too far. And there we go. So we can go ahead and delete this now column A that's empty. So go ahead and click on the A and right click delete.
Again, just on that A, the column heading A.
Mm-hmm.
If you hover between the columns, you can change the width of the columns. You could drag that so you can see all the information in the column.
So the second to last thing we need to do here is the name of our students is all together, and we need it actually to be the last name separate from the first name. So I want you to click on column B so the whole thing's highlighted, just column B, and we're going to separate this data. So we're going to come up to the Data tab in the ribbon and choose Data and then Text to Columns. This pop-up window comes up. That's fine, and hit next, and we're just going to check comma as well, and you see it gives you a nice little preview of what it should look like. That's perfect. We hit finish, and now our last name is separate from our first name.
We're getting closer.
We just got one step left. We have to tell Excel what each piece of data is. So click on the first row and then right click and choose insert.
Again, you have to right click right on the number 1.
And then we're going to label these, just what each piece of data is. You don't have to put in last name, first name, you just need to put last and first in. Sorry.
Alright, we're good to go. Now we're going to go to File, Save As, and don't get ahead of us here. You can name the file probably the name of your class. So was that math?
Sure, this was math, I think 2 or something.
And then on the file type, click on that drop down and you want to look for CSV.
There's a couple different versions, so make sure you pick the CSV, delimited. Choose that. Direct it to go wherever you want to save to, whether it be your H drive or it be your your desktop somewhere easily accessible. That's fine, and then just click save.
And this we're just going to use once, so
it's going to give you a couple errors, and that's fine. Just click OK and then click yes. And then once it's saved, you're good to go.
All right, let's go back to our teacher tools. And now we're going to use that import, that add students import link.
Choose the class that you got your roster for. Hit next. We did comma separated values. Hit next. And then you have to go grab the file from where you saved it. And I actually buried mine a little bit here. So I'm going to go unbury mine. Hopefully you didn't bury yours as deep as we did. And there it is. And I'm just going to click open.
And it may not seem like anything happened, but just wait. It's there.
And there they are. So I went back into the teacher tools, clicked on the students tab, and there they are.
Nice. Wow, that was pretty easy. Now, you may just have that one class. You may have up to 5 classes. You can go ahead and do the same process over.
If you have up to 5 classes, it's actually a lot easier to do if you use the same Excel document and you just clear your data out of your Excel document and just paste into it again. When you go data text to columns, it's already set up for you. You just have to click OK. So if you just keep using the same Excel document that's open and doing file save as again.
So let's go over your task. You need to set up the Teacher Tools file, which we went through, and then attach that file to the Schooltown assignment.
So you go back up to Schooltown, open up the assignment, and then at the bottom you just click submit and attach it just like you would in an email. Attach your Teacher Tools file wherever it is that you saved it on your computer.
Well, this is fun, Jackie. We're going to have to do more of these.
Absolutely. I hope you guys have a good time getting your classroom all set up for the clickers, and you'll join us for a class on creating questions and inserting them into notebook files.
All right. Good luck.
See you then.